Alrighty, so today we have a 2014 Tahoe LTZ, as you can see there, and it does have an electric tailgate, and it also has self-closing. Before we get to that, so the 2015 to 2020s have a compartment back here for like ARs, AKs, stuff like that, and I'll share the other part of that with you in a second. So we're just gonna go around the side. 2014 Tahoe LTZ was available in 8 colors, and the interior was available in 5 colors. You could get 2 creams. This is one of them. The other one was similar. You could get 2 sorts of grays, and then you could get a black. And so the LTZ, the difference between the LT and the LTZ, there's a bunch of other stuff, but one thing you will notice is it has ventilated seats. Very nice. That's the only difference between the LT and the LTZ that I know. So 2014 LTZ, 320 horsepower, basically 5,500 pounds, body on frame truck. It comes with everything. It has the tow hooks in the front. It has the tow hitch in the back. You got the fake wood. It's very nice. So we'll go over a little bit of the interior and then we'll get to driving. Okay, so here you have sunglass holder. You have cup holders. And then the great part about this, so you have a huge center compartment. And so, as I was going to say, in the back on the 2015 to 2020, you have the place where you can put your AK and your AR in the floor under the mat, which they don't have in the 2021. Well, they have that in the 2021, but they don't have this compartment I'm about to tell you about. So 2015 to 2020, there's a compartment behind the screen here. Well, not here. It's a little further up. It's right around here, and it's all this. But there's a compartment behind that. But on the 2008 to 2014, I believe it is, you don't have that. Same with the 2021 and forward on. You don't have that. You do have on this, however, you could pick everything in the dash right here, from trip to fuel range to average economy, speedometer, everything. It doesn't have a heads-up display, which I wish it did. You have gear selector here, tow haul, all that good stuff. Powered mirrors, both sides are electric seats, back is too. Very nice truck, it really is. So I guess we could get to driving it a little bit. As you can see, we got a backup camera, got the guidance lines too. There we go. I do kind of miss the old column shifters, you know? Those were very nice in certain cars. Like on the Mercedes, and holy shizzing, this is a lot of bumps. So we're going to see how this thing does off-road a little bit, because this is a back road, dirt road, lots of bumps and holes. One thing you will notice in this is the ride is incredible. And when I say incredible, I mean Rolls Royce good. I mean, this thing is just so quiet inside. We're going to go slow over all these big potholes. The steering is so light. It's just such a relaxing drive. The seats are one of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. So, a while back, a couple months ago, I was in a I think it was 2016, 2017 S63 AMG. You know, like the god of all luxury cars, besides the Phantom. Some would say the S-Class is even better than the Ghost. I don't know, I haven't driven a Ghost. But these seats are 10 times more comfortable than the S-Class seats. However, this does lack on power quite a bit. So if you want the extra little bit of power, go with the RST Tahoe or the Denali or the Escalade or something along the lines of that, where you get the 6.2 with the 400 something horsepower. Because this is a very big truck. I mean, it's long, it's not as long as the Tahoe, but you could definitely tell this thing's big, because it doesn't just get up and pull. This is definitely something you just sit in, go on a trip, relax. It's not something you buy for speed and performance, the handling. Because the handling, I mean, here, I'll show you. The handling is very light, but it's very precise. And there's not really any noise. Once in a while you'll hear a little clunk, but that's because there's never freeze inside the middle compartment right here. But other than that, all you hear is a little bit of, what do you call it? The key fob smacking the dash is the main thing I'm hearing right here. But yeah. Come on, squirrel. You want to try it? One thing I will say that I don't know why, but this thing feels like it's going so much faster than it is. I'm doing 25 right now. It feels like I'm doing 30, 40. I'm used to, you know, in my past videos, loud, fast cars. And there's going to be a lot more to come eventually. Probably. Maybe a couple Hellcats, Vipers, Maserati on your side of the road, dude. Maybe even a couple trucks. I like some of the new trucks. I like some of the old trucks. I like the unique trucks. So, we'll have more stuff coming out eventually. But, for right now, I'm just dealing with what I got, you know. What I can. Dealing with what I can. And, yeah, so I'll compare this to the Jeep I drove in my last video, which was a 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. How's this compared to that? I'll put it in an analogy that car people will understand. That Jeep is a Lamborghini Aventador, or maybe even a Lamborghini Murcielago, on a back bumpy road. This is a Rolls-Royce Ghost on the main road. The Jeep is not a car you buy for comfort. It's more of a, you know, cheap, reliable. I mean, I wouldn't daily drive it, because with that V8 that one had, with constant four-wheel drive, it's getting like, I think like 13 miles per gallon, 14, if that, maybe 12, 10, somewhere around there. But the good part about a Tahoe is down here, right? You see this little dial right here? That is the four-wheel drive select, two-wheel high. So you could have it in two-wheel high, automatic, four-wheel high, four-wheel low. You could put it, alright, so I'm going to give you a little bit of background. So if any of you do ever buy one of these and you can't figure out why it's not going through what you want it to, whether it be snow, mud, dirt, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the way this works is four-wheel low, you cannot put on unless if the truck is stopped and put either in park or neutral. It will not work. It might be just park, but on the old trucks it used to be neutral too. However, the 4-wheel high, you could just engage while driving. Just swap it over and you could do it. But 4-wheel low, you gotta stop, put it in park, and then blah blah blah. You'll be able to go through what you want. But steering's very light. The gas, I mean, compared to that Dodge Charger, right? I mean, here, we'll get on it right here. It's not fast, by any means. I mean, that was 3/4 to the floor. I'm not going to put it all the way to the floor because, you know, this is my car. But that is just slow as hell. I couldn't imagine what 0 to 60 is in one of these. Maybe 5, 6? No. 8, 9 seconds maybe? I have no clue though. But we could find that out later if need be, or you guys could just look that up. But yeah, so I guess now I'll just shut up and let you guys get the what is that, a cat or? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the paint on this car. So the paint is a pearlescent white. It's kind of like a metallic, but it's not really a metallic because, you know, there's not the flakiness, the shiny. It's more of like a gloss with a couple sparkles in it. But this thing feels so much smaller than it actually is. And now, I mean, I couldn't imagine how comfortable the 2021 is. Or for that matter, the 2021 Escalade, which just has to be absolutely incredible. Gas mileage is good. I believe it is around 14 miles per gallon city and around like 22, 23 highway. So not bad by any means. I guess that depends if you're driving a Prius or not, but yeah. So I think we're gonna end here in a second, but I'll let you guys get a couple minutes of just driving it with peace and quiet.